Dreamers, thank you for stopping by my channel. Be sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell down below so that way you know when we have our channel thoughts messages. I'm getting a lot of downloads. Today. Y'all are comical. You hear me? So, I got a number of different downloads, so I'm going to try to spit these things out as they're coming. So keep up with me. Now, the message I'm hearing this for this daily message, is somebody is in this, I don't know how to say, I don't know who's on whose side. All I'm hearing is too bad for you, or with my country ass accent, too bad for you. I'm hearing this to be a message that you're giving somebody. This isn't a message that someone's trying to give you. You are giving this. Like, you got the microphone now. You ain't gonna drop it. It's on its stand. It's sturdy. So the only thing that's missing is your voice and your tone. Your voice because it's coming from you, and in the tone is how serious you are. So we gonna get this download real quick. Be sure that you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell down below, cause I'm two sheets to the wind on this one. I'm nosy. I'm like that dude that's on Home Improvement and that stands over the fence. Yeah, I'm like that right now. Like, what is going on? What is going on? All right. I got 2 cars that fell out. I'm cracking up right now because I feel like this is going to be a message that's going to have me peeking over the fence, wanting to be nosy. I'm that nosy neighbor today. So statements came out. So someone, maybe it came with this the label side up towards me. So maybe it's a thing of finances coming in, a lot of finances going out. Maybe you need to be paying attention to your coin. Maybe your coin's paying attention to like what it is that you're trying to spend it on. For instance, like if you've been having a lot of like declines in your in using your debit card lately, but you feel as if like you know for sure you have enough money in there, change rollover or not, to be able to afford that. If it was to kick back and say that you're not, that's your coin watching you. Yeah, you may have the availability to go spend those funds, but those funds have a duty somewhere else. So it's almost like it's a blockage for a reason. Okay, so too bad for you. You want to spend your money, but right now it seems like there's a little bit of block on it because it seems like someone's pre-authorized to have something. Well, too bad for you. You need to wait. Next card that came out in the reverse is if you can't relate, don't communicate. So it's in the reverse. So maybe I feel gossip. And then they're not loyal came out in the reverse as well. So maybe someone's telling somebody the truth about their money. Be careful how you spend. Be mindful of what you spend, spending it on. We're in a time right now, we don't know what's about to happen. The world is at such calm and peaceful state in my brim that it's almost scary for me to like interact with people at some point or another, or beyond a certain point, because you know, the world is in an uproar. So you have to be careful where you place yourself in certain conversations and around certain people. You know, like people people have a lot to say and they don't care how they say it right now because there's really no reinforcements that are being used because everybody's like on eggshells. So just be mindful. Treat your money the same way. Be mindful of what you're putting out there to get whatever it is that you need. If it's not going to have a purpose, don't try to force it into a place where it needs to be more than what it is. What do you have time for truly? Again, I feel like somebody is just needing to be mindful of what it is that they're putting out. What's this one that came out? Yes, blunts or cigs. Is it stressing you that you're not being mindful of what you have? Or is it because what you have, you're not being considerate of the fact of, like, remember when we had that extra money that was like on top of like the pandemic unemployment? And then as soon as it went away at the end of July, like, people were hurting. They went back down to whatever the minimum was. If there was a minimum they can get. If not, they had to go back to work, put what they were doing on the back burner. And, you know, now it's being like, okay, what could I have done to put me in a place and position that even if I had to go back to work, or I had enough, you know, leeway financially to not go back to work and keep moving with what it is that I want to do? What could I have done to put me forward to help me solidify like a decision for me to do what I need to do versus what I want to do? So pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing with your time that's helping you invest in your future? So if you sitting here, you know, worried about your money and stuff, you want to go out, you think you can go and mentally sneak out and physically go pay for some shit that you know you ain't got no business getting, and yet there's a blockage, there's something that comes up to make you have to redirect your funds, too bad for you. If you already have it set in mind that you're going to catch up, don't put yourself in a situation where you're going to have to fall back. You know, like, there's a difference between a setback and a fallback. When you fall, it shocks you, like you got pains, this, that, and the third. Then you recognize you need to get up. A setback is when you know what it is that you're doing. So the reaction to what happens from there, you already know what position you're going to be left in order for you to move forth. Hence a setback, hence a fallback. So be careful if you're spending too much. Be careful if you thinking, you know, you spending just enough. There's always a way for you to minimize burdens, okay? Because otherwise, the more that you take on with you, too bad for you, is what I'm hearing. See, someone is doing more than what they have. That's what I'm hearing. Someone's doing more than what they have. Or they're adding on to more than to what they have. Again, don't make it a burden for you to keep up with the Joneses. Motherfucking fucking Joneses, you the Johnsons. You know, you the new folks on the block. You need to think like that. See, someone needs to listen. So again, someone's trying to tell somebody either you're doing too much or something is starting to deconstruct you. And I feel like your roots are your foundation. It's not people, it's money. So you need to be sure that whatever it is that you're doing, don't be too greedy that you can't listen. You know, it's up to you to who it is that you're going to allow to be some type of minister and frequency inside your energy. Mind you, that means constant. Energy don't stop. Frequencies does not stop. So understand that's someone that's constant. Either that or you have someone around you that's like that. But they can't get through to you because you're not trying to mentally be there. You know what? You know what I see? I really feel like somebody's about to come into a place, position, a season, a blessing, a harvest where they're going to there's a blessing crop that's about to come into season. And either you're blocking out somebody, you have friends around you that may see that you're coming into that shift. You're contemplating what's a good investment from here with whatever it is that you're coming into, and you're not in a position where you're thinking that you're going to stress or be at ease, but it's more of like a humility feeling of like, I feel like you're going to be humble about it. Just don't be so excited that you can't listen and you can't continue to grow with what it is that you're about to do. You know, be sure that you read between the lines. In order for you to read between the lines, you have to listen. You got to listen and be able to read. I kind of feel like this is kind of like a career message. Well, at the same time, it's just like if you don't listen to all these, if you don't see all these things and take all these things into effect, it could possibly be a thing of you, of me being the person that's on the fence. Like, well, too bad for you. If you already have an understanding that with more success come you having to make certain sacrifices, if you don't see that someone is being honest with you, it's time for them to go. If you see someone that's stressing you, it's time for you to go. If it's someone that can't listen, they gotta go. And if it's you that can't listen, what's gonna happen? What's the opposite of creating? Destroying. And don't let the money be what destroys you, because even though money may help you be the thing, may be the thing that help you get out, don't let it be the thing that kills you too. You know, sometimes it's okay to be broke and happy. You don't owe nobody. You know, you in the black, the whole night. Like, there's a peace in knowing that no one calls your phone saying that you owe them something. You owe them money. There's a good feeling in that. People don't understand that. Sometimes it pays just to be able to have peace. People get so wrapped up and want to be seen with everything. Then when everything you've come to find out has the name and rights owner of what's called interest on it, you'll see right then and there, like, it's not meant for you to have everything, because if that is the case, everything will be reachable. Certain things around us are pointed out to a certain eye for us to be able to distinguish who's really whole and who really has holes in them. It's okay for you to want to get out of where you're at, but don't let it cost you more than what you can afford, because otherwise, too bad for you. Why would you want a 10-bedroom house? You could barely haul off and clean your studio apartment. Make it make sense. Do you want it because you want it? Meaning that, like, it's something that you really desire? Or is it something that you're desiring because you see all the admiration that someone gets and receives from them having big things? I do not want someone to have eyes like that, because, see, not only would they sell out someone to get it, they'll sell themselves out too. There's no gain in that. Okay. What's this? Can you do the time? Exactly. Like, understand, some people out here, they don't do what they're supposed to receive what it is that they truly want. So they'll go out here and weaken the very people, very things, renegotiate the very terms that if you can't reach it on your own potential and the reality of what you live, there's no point in you signing your name on that dotted line. Look, insecurity. Didn't I say something about somebody wanting something and, you know, wow. Okay. And don't allow what you think you lack of to be the reason why you want more. There's a way of looking at that where it can make you seem greedy, a way that you can seem humble, and a way that you can seem desperate. Okay? The desperation is at the bottom of the barrel. You know, that's like the most like rotten apple of them all, because see, they'll do anything with you if so happens you still have the potential to be something. You feel me? Think of a half rotten apple, right? Anything like myself, you ain't gonna waste that. You gonna turn that to applesauce, fried apples. You gonna do something where it's gonna make of you somewhere else. That's desperation. So, let me hurry and get up off of here. This is a daily message. I feel like this is a sermon. Oh, what is your fault? In the reverse. Someone's clear on where they stand. It's being on the fence of doing and knowing right from wrong. See, again, because you got listen and insecurity out here, but you got create in reverse. So either I feel like that's the energy, the message you're trying to give someone. I don't know if they were the things to help you get up, but that's what I'm hearing. Laughter is the best medicine in reverse. Don't use your elevation as revenge, because it's going to cost you if you laugh at everybody else. Understand, they have their growth too. That's what I'm hearing. Look, know your triggers popped out. So you know what you're doing. Just because you made it out doesn't mean that you got to make others feel less. That's how your ass get right back at the bottom. And what's at the bottom? Desperation. See your hurt as a lesson. Yeah. Sometimes we have to be broken to become strong. That doesn't mean that you owe someone anything. So don't feel like just because you don't owe them anything, that puts you in a higher position to feel as if like you're superior. I hear dictatorship. Yeah. Don't let what's coming towards you be be the thing to change you negatively. And that goes for the past too. I feel like you're sitting down at a table and you're telling somebody this, but at the same time you're applying business measures and practices to real life. And it seems to give you a balance and a logic in between how to deal with people and yet be able to control yourself. Oh, all these cards came out, but again, pay attention to the signs. I don't know why my finger grabbed that. But yeah, that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. Someone's applying the same measures, business measures, to their to a personal situation. Let's see here. Yeah, see? You got security and insecurity pop out. Yeah. Yeah. I think this is going towards a person, another person. Maybe they violated your trust. Oh, excuse me, they didn't violate your trust, but I feel like this is a trust in yourself that you found. I feel like there's a solo energy here. It's a solo energy here. Yeah. You focused on yourself. And so, like I said, the wine card came out with the savings card. Let me tell you, continue to do what you're doing. Continue to pay attention to yourself. Continue to put yourself first. I see you may not feel it, but I want to say a whole bits of strength here. The reason why I say that is because not only did the rose card and the rabbit card come out in reverse, meaning that you're focusing on yourself, you're building a bond with your inner self to help you grow. And with growing, there's a celebration there, which is the wine card that pops out, because there's a new energy. It's a new you that's starting to transpire and be out there. That's coming from your harvest of blessings. With strength, growth comes. And that's where you're at. It's like, you know what? I'm done with old things. Now be careful, because though you're celebrating, you can also use spirits and different vices to keep you in that place of numbness. And numbness is that neutral spot where you can be intimidated of moving forth to address these feelings, or you can be so closed off where you don't want to talk about them. Be careful of your position. Let's see what this person is trying to say back to you. They want me shackled to this connection. That's what I'm hearing from the other side. So maybe that could be family. I have so many regrets. I'm turning them into teachable moments. I think that's you. I think that's your energy in the reverse. I feel trapped, but don't know what to do in the reverse. I think that's the other party talking to you. Let me see what you say in the reverse. I am ready to take off my mask. I feel like you're protecting yourself there. It came out in the reverse. You got the security card. I think, and you got the insecurity card. So y'all are talking back and forth. Okay. I think you're it's not so much you wanting to take your mask off. It's just the fact of you're just giving back what they gave to you because you're done. Too bad for you. In the reverse, lust is what keeps me here. In the reverse. No, it's the fact of you're the musician. You know, you're the person that makes things happen. It's not trust me, it's not your physical attributes that has this person sticking around. And that's not me saying anything about how anybody looks. We all have our own beauty. What I'm saying to you is that you are a person that says, you know what, I want to go to school for this. And then you go and get the degree. You feel me? You're a person that says it and then you have action behind it. Action always, someone who can do that can take care of themselves. So you were talking to someone who probably had lack thereof. Let's see what you say back. It's all about sex. You knew from the jump this person, 9 times out of 10, hey, I got a warm meal, a person I can provide and free, you know what, for you know who whenever I want it. You knew it. You knew it. What they say, I thought I could hide behind sex, lust, and codependency. Yeah, but true colors come out. And now true colors are all on the table. Now look at this. You focused on yourself. You seem to let certain things go to the wayside and gave your energy to other things. In the reverse, I'm gaining new perspective on things. No, they're watching you. That's what I'm feeling. When I think of how I treated you, I feel so ashamed. That's the other person that's trying to talk to you. And you keep telling them too bad for them. I need to clear some karma. I guess you're coming back trying to apologize. I don't know how to show my face around you. That's in the reverse. And that's you. That's you. I am addicted to the highs and lows of this connection. That's that person. You ain't got time for it. You ain't got time for it. Let me pull one more card and then we are out of here. You just like, I don't have time for it. Like, too bad for you. What goes around comes around. Like, what you gonna say when karma hauls off and be that unexpected guest at your Thanksgiving table, bitch? Take it. Take it. Take it. Matter of fact, feed them first because you're going to need some grace and some mercy to come down when it's your turn for your crops to sprout. You planted one seed thinking you know everything. about me, the situation, etc. And now it's your turn for your shit to grow and you ain't got nothing. But across the street, I got a whole entire roll. Collard greens, sweet potatoes, you know it. What goes around comes around. You treat bad, you get bad. One more card. Oh my God, I can't make this shit up. You not worried about nothing. Yes. What? Opportunity, opportunity, opportunity. Own it. This person, you gotta understand what come distractions, come people trying to see how focused you are. You better get whatever's coming and let them folks know behind you. Too bad for you. Ooh, 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 ooh. Boy, look at this. I'm shaking. I am shaking. I just feel victory. Ooh, someone's mastered a lot of things. And it does not matter. It does not matter what it was in the past. The feeling of what they're standing in, victory, strength, might. It's just like, you know what? I have a number of things that I can defend myself with moving forward. So you feel all these ways about me, and I know they're not real, but too bad for you. Come on now. Y'all be sure to like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell down below. Let me know if this resonates. Give me some comments. Give me something to read, and I will be sure to answer and reply. If you like any of my art, you can visit the Etsy tab that's underneath the About link on my page. And I will see y'all soon. Bye.